Okay then guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside a Suicide Squad yet again, as we have got some juicy information with regards to the game and the fact that it wasn't even meant to be the game. We were meant to be getting an original multiplayer game, and on top of that we've also got some information of a potential DLC that they're teasing out in the works, due to come in episode 3. And in talks of episode 3, we've got that coming very soon as well. We're going to talk a little bit about the Insider. Now if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favourite flavour is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavours via the link in the description. Utilising code CLOUD at checkout will get you a cheeky discount, and with that being said, let's see what's going on inside a Suicide Squad. So, starting off, before Suicide Squad, Rocksteady was reportedly developing an original multiplayer game. Now, this is absolutely baffling, because it wasn't just any multiplayer game. Now, apparently, seemingly becoming embroiled in a multi-year Suicide Squad quagmire, developer Rocksteady Studio, who was reportedly working on an original multiplayer game, one in an entirely new setting altogether. And this is according to Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, who have definitely butchered yet another name on the channel. But apparently he wrote about the games Tomlia's Journey and Uphill Battle it faced in a market oversaturated with service games. Now, Jason actually cites sources close to the UK studio, claiming that after the release of 2015's Batman Arkham Knight, Rocksteady began working on a Batman Arkham VR and an unannounced multiplayer game set on an original IP. So that is two movements in a game, that we have a VR that was meant to be coming out and a multiplayer game in a new IP which was completely unannounced. Now, Warner Bros. Montreal, Rocksteady's sister studio under the Warner Bros. Games publishing label, developers of Batman Arkham Origins and Gotham Knights, had its own Suicide Squad game cancelled in 2016, and the property was offered to Rocksteady. Now, the studio began work on Kill the Justice League the following year in 2017, and is finally set to release the thing at the end of the month on 30th of January 2024, with the final round of previews not painting a pretty picture, but we've spoken all about that. You guys do need to ignore everything you see online and make a judgment yourself. We've got a whole video revolving around this stuff about people backpedaling and all of these previewers saying one thing and then a week later saying something completely different. Annotation in the top right corner. But Jason firmly shuts down rumours of Rocksteady's Superman game, which his sources claim the studio never pitched or worked on. The Bloomberg journalist tracked the pernicious rumour to a source, a Twitter user named James Sigfield, who told him, "I corrected it in a later tweet, but I never caught on. The person that gave me the info got the studios completely mixed up." Now, what do you think to this revelation? Are you surprised that Rocksteady would jump at the chance to work on Suicide Squad? What form would an original multiplayer game from the studio have taken, and would you rather they pursued that project instead? This one is a really interesting one, and I think that this is something that a lot of people will be wondering now that this news is officially out. I think when they state an original multiplayer game, this could have been absolutely anything, and with no idea what this could have been, and we have literally no idea. When you say multiplayer, that opens the game up to like freaking so many different genres, it's ridiculous. So I'm intrigued what you would have preferred down in the comment section below, or if you're happy with the way that Suicide Squad is right now. Now, for those of you guys who are happy with the way that Suicide Squad is right now, we have some good news. Episode 1 was brilliant of their Insider. Episode 2 of their Insider was also brilliant, and right now we have now got episode 3 that is due to be in the works. Now, what is going on with that episode? At the moment, as it stands, we've got absolutely no information on when it's going to be coming, and that's quite frustrating to say the least. But in other formats, what we do have is that it's definitely going to be coming very soon. We can see on their Twitter page that they have been responding to people with regards to this, as a lot of people have been asking where this is, and now they're starting to say that this is going to be coming up very soon. Do not stress. And that was around 3, 4, 5 days ago now, so we must have this coming really soon. They said that they're working on it and it's nearly done, so we're nearly there. But one thing that is also apparently nearly done, and something that we should see in the third insider, which is what happens after release. Now, the Suicide Squad has teased the return of the Joker somehow. A Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Joker poster launch of some sort has been teased by Rocksteady, leading to a lot of speculation. Now, this went up about 3 days ago, with them talking about 5 days ago about the Insider Episode 3, which is due to be revolved around what happens once the game launches. Now, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League may very well see the Arkhamverse version of the Joker return post-launch. As teased by Rocksteady Games at the end of a recent Discord Q&A session, we could be looking at something just Joker themed. But we're near enough 100% certain that the Clown Prince of Crime is coming back in some form after launch. We don't know how it's going to be, whether it's going to be playable or just going to be somebody you can interact with, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is out very, very soon at the beginning of February. And we've just had a bit of a bombshell concerning the post-launch plans of the action-adventure game. It looks like the Joker is obviously going to be back, and we don't quite know how yet. Now, we got a statement right here that says, one last thing before we go. Rocksteady Games community manager Derek Brown says, since we just finished talking about our endgame, here's a tease of something that might come even later. This is followed by a concept art of Harley Quinn standing in the front of a Daily Planet, except it's remodeled to the Daily Chuckle and given some sort of Joker-themed makeover, which is absolutely viable. And considering the Suicide Squad is confirmed to be part of the Arkhamverse, started within Arkham Asylum in 2009, this raises one obvious spoiler-filled question. Is the Joker back? The only issue with the Joker returning, then, is that, well, he's dead. He died from Titan poisoning in Arkham City and was cremated at the start of Arkham Knight. There was a new Game Plus version of Arkham Knight intro where Joker came alive and had a line or two, but this was more about being thematically consistent with how the character appeared in that game and less of a clue about any other future plans. But we could be seeing something very, very big. Now, I want to know in the comment section what you guys are thinking about this. We have spoke about this a little bit previously, but we haven't delved in too deep. Do we reckon that Joker's going to be a playable character? If we do, then I'm not too sure how it's going to work. How is transversals going to work, really? Because the Joker doesn't actually move around the map like that. Again, neither does Harley Quinn, but we all know that people playing the game have had a bit of an issue with the traversal inside of Harley Quinn's main mechanics, as far as King Shark and all of the other guys do seem to be making moves around the map a lot easier and a lot more fluid and a lot smoothly. So if the Joker is playable, it could be a little bit of an interesting one, and we could see some of the old weapons that you utilized in the old Batman games with a load of cool memorabilia and some really nostalgic feel, having the Joker inside of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. On side of that, though, he could just be an NPC that we interact with inside of the quote-unquote Daily Chuckle. We don't know what it's going to be, we don't know how it's going to work, but I'm really interested about getting involved into a conversation with you guys in the comment section about what this could well be. This game has had so many controversies over its time period, and I'm really excited to see where it can go, what it can do, and how well it will be. Me, I'm going to be there day one, waiting at the doorstep, ready for these doors to open. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe, post notifications turned on, and leave a comment of a clown in the comment section, because, well, I feel like it's self-explanatory at this point. But yeah, anyway, thanks again for watching. Appreciate you all, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.